New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. The former police chief in East Helena made an initial appearance in federal court Tuesday on a complaint alleging that he distributed CP via a Facebook Messenger. William Daley Harrington, age 42, was arrested Tuesday. He did not enter a plea deal during his appearance before the United States Magistrate Judge Kathleen L. DeSoto in Missoula. Harrington was detained pending a detention hearing Wednesday. He is expected to enter a plea deal June 3rd. His attorney, Scott Albert of Helena, declined for a comment. According to the criminal complaint, an FBI agent received a tip from Facebook in September of 2020 that an account that was later determined to belong to Harrington shared CP images involving a minor. Further investigation found that Harrington shared several images of CP with another Facebook account determined to belong to Harrington's girlfriend between November 2019 and August of 2020. More than a dozen of the images appeared to be photos of minors in their early teens. Search of Harrington's cell phone turned up additional images. Harrington spent about 12 years with the East Helena Police Department and was promoted to chief in April of 2019. He was placed on paid administrative leave in February after the city learned of the alleged allegations of assault against him. Harrington resigned from the department as of March 5th. So here we are yet again with another cop with too much power and deciding that he is above the law because he is the law and that he is going to distribute the same materials that he's more than likely helped to charge and capture people directly on. Look at that. Look at how that works. And a lot of people always talk about, oh, you need to support the thin blue line, the blue wall. You need to support our officers. This is what a lot of your cops are out here doing. This is what a lot of your cops out here doing. This is what a lot of your cops are out here doing. But yet, you always talk about supporting. You always talk about believing. You always talk about giving over blind faith. How would you feel with all of that belief, all of that power that you give them, all of that blind faith, over all of that overseeing, right? That you allow them. What if any of those pictures that were passed around, what if that was your child? Would you still talk the same way that you normally talk about these cops? Or would you start seeing red? Would you start getting angry? Would you start feeling an anxiety about it? Would you start feeling bad about giving over all of that trust and blind faith and power to one person who is able to get access to your kids at any point in time that he wants to? And the most interesting part that they kind of touched on but went over? They stated that there was an account that he shared these images with, and that account was a woman that he is clearly with. And isn't it interesting how they did not say that that woman was going to be arrested or charged because she was holding on to those images, or that she had those images, that she received those images? Isn't it interesting that she is not, at this point in time, from at least what I read in the article, not being charged with anything, but everything just falls directly upon him? Isn't that amazing? Because if nothing's going to fall on her, the most that they could sit up there and do is put her on the registry. Because the one thing that has been understood is that, birds of a feather flock together. So, right, whatever the husband is interested in, right, or the boyfriend, ergo the girlfriend or the wife, right? And then we have proof that she got some of these photos because he sent it directly to her by way of Facebook Messenger. It wasn't like she ran away from it. It wasn't like she was the one that reported him or anything like that. But yet she still received it. And she's not getting charged. And she's out here in these streets, which means that she's going to go out here. If she's not with him right now, she's going to go out there and find somebody else who is about that same life and start the whole process directly all over again. Like I said, too many times we already know the things that, you have some men out here doing, right? Deviants, demonic things, right? Unsavory things, right? Clear cut this story. But what never really gets, in a sense, touched on is the fact that you have a lot of women that are doing this and are able to do it and slide by because it goes unchecked. Because the whole world is like, oh, men are bad, men are bad, men are bad, men are bad, men are bad. All right. Historically, we can clearly, see this. We know that there are things that, you have men out here doing. Yet again, like a broken record, case in point, this story. But yet, with a lot of these men that are doing this, there's always a woman that is attached to the hip of that exact same man. But magically, they never get any type of blame, nor do they hold or are forced to take any responsibility on their association, right, or close proximity to an individual such as this. Like I said, and people wonder why there are so many female teachers out here that are actively going after students. That's because you have a lot of women out here that are about this same life that go unchecked. Why? It's not because, in a sense, nobody cares. It's solely due to the fact that they're women. And nobody's going to look at women doing crimes because it's like a woman doing crime, huh, a woman doing this, a woman doing that. Yeah, right. Right? Let's focus on the elephant. Let's focus on the dragon. Let's focus on the most obvious thing there that we automatically know. Right? And let's not pay attention to the thing that's hidden in the shadows, right? That's plotting, that's sitting there. Like I said before, to the reflective majority, this is y'all fault. This is what you pagans, this is what you European descendants brought over here from Europe, and this is what you basically allow directly onto the land that you quote unquote your forefathers founded, aka stole. Right? This is what you originally founded. This stuff right here. All of these crimes that you want to charge everybody else for, especially black people, right? But y'all the main ones that brought these crimes here. You're the main ones. You're the greatest teachers out here, right? If you're the masters of the universe, right? The great scholars, right? You brought the world out from darkness, right? That means that you also taught a lot of the people in the world some of the most atrocious and most horrible things. Like this story and many others that I've brought to this platform. You taught us this. We didn't teach ourselves this. So, like I said, y'all better fix this. Come get your people. This is somebody's uncle out there. This is somebody's cousin out there. This is somebody's son, somebody's grandson. This is one of y'all family members. This is one of y'all community members. Come out here and start getting y'all family members and start protecting these kids. I bet you won't. Because you're more than likely into the exact same thing that this cop and many others that look exactly like you are into as well. That's exactly why y'all 9 times out of 10 stay silent on stories like this. But yeah, y'all want to focus on everything black people doing. Okay. But anyways, if you got a problem with anything that I said, write that in the comment section below. If you got a comment specifically about the story, write that in the comment section below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.